Pingo Trail. Good morning, everybody. Today we are making a return visit to the Pingo Trail. We came just before Christmas, and we did the full 8 mile plus because we did go off track a little bit, and we ended up walking in the dark, and we weren't ready or prepared for the amount of water surface that we had to navigate through. And walking in the dark, it was fun. So anyway, we are coming back today, or we're here again today, and this time we are in our welly boots because we have had so much rainfall these past few weeks, and Norfolk is quite wet. We've got a lot of floods, a lot of rivers that are breaking the banks, so we will probably have another wet, muddy walk today. So the Pingos, they are a variety of ponds that originated from the Ice Age. So they were like big pockets, big shallow ponds that would have frozen over, and then obviously at the end of the Ice Age these pits still remained, and they now are full of water, and they're quite rare, which is why the Norfolk Wildlife Trust have taken on this area to maintain and protect the Pingos, and they are really an important part of the countryside for the wildlife. Yeah, so we'll have a walk, and we will see what we can see, and we will see how much muddy fun we can have, because I do like a muddy woodland walk. Yes, Robert just said it's nice to sit in the daylight, because when we came last time we ended up walking this stretch. We ended up walking this stretch here in the complete darkness. We did have a little torch, Robert's little torch, but we had to navigate our way through the Pingos that had obviously had got so full, so overflowing. The pathway that we were walking on was literally like walking through the river. So are you ready for the mud, Mr. T? Whoa. Huh? So you can see the water's just running from one side to the other. One of the Pingos here. It's coming across the path, and I'm not really sure whether I'm standing in the Pingo or on the path. See how far the Pingo has come out, because there's a fence there, so all of this side of the fence side of this path. And it looks like there's one in the middle as well, but it's not a pingo in the middle, it's just where the pingos on either side have flooded the path. So this one's going to be interesting. Let's go first, Robert. So picture us in the dark, walking through this, no boots on, walking boots, yeah, but no boots on, but in the pitch black, with just a small little torch I think we had. This is definitely one that we're going to do again in the summertime or spring even, because it's going to look so different with all the trees and leaves. Yeah, so that's the plan for the spring summer. So as usual, we have taken a detour off our path. We decided not to carry on following the Pingo Trail from where we followed it last time we were here. So we've taken a pathway off. That's going to be taking us through the forest. I don't think we'll get lost. We don't get lost, do we, Robert? No, we just take detours. But we do eventually find our way back. Sun is out. We've actually just had a couple of little showers, little sleet shower, some tiny little hailstones, but now the sun is shining. It's beautiful. So back on to Thompson Common. So it says here about the being famous for its Pingos. So it's a series of 400 shallow pools thought to have been formed at the end of the last ice age, and more than 400 species of plant occur on the reserve, as well as many scarce insects, 2 rare amphibians, and an abundance of bird life. So that's why we need to keep maintaining the Pingos, which is what Norfolk Wildlife Trust are doing. We're at the point in the walk where we were starting to lose the light. Obviously we were going in the opposite direction, and we had no idea that we were going to take a little detour and get a little bit lost, which then meant we were walking back in the dark. So it's nice to actually be walking this way now with still some good light to appreciate the beauty of the Pingos around us here. Just found our perfect little spot to have our lunch. This tiny little hide. 1 seat for Robert, 1 seat for me. Looking out across the lake, although we can't really see too much because of the grasses, but it still looks quite pretty. But behind, we've got 1, 2, 3, about 4, 5 feeding stations for the birds, and we've just been sitting and watching blue tits, great tits, long-tailed tits. I think I see a marsh tit, possibly. Don't know. Love walking through these type of woodlands where it's a mixture of trees, and trees are left when they're fallen. They're left for all the creatures and the insects. And we've got this, just go through it. So here we go, through it. See, if you go round it, you're in one of the Pingos. Go round it that way, you're in one of the Pingos. So it goes. There, that weren't too bad. big stretch of mud here. You saw that? I am having so much fun on this walk. Yeah, this is my kind of walk in the winter. Muddy, puddly. Just a big kid at heart. But just look how beautiful it is. Again, such atmospheric skies, clouds. And so peaceful as well. We're coming towards the end of the walk now. We actually did a bit more than that we had planned to do. We were only going to come out and enjoy the mud, and it has been muddylicious. So that certainly didn't disappoint. Yeah, so daylight is just about gone, so we are now making our way back to the car. Been a beautiful walk as usual, loved it, lots of fun, lots of laughs, just what we need to get us through the next week. Anyway, thanks for watching, till next time, goodbye. Might as well finish off the walk, walking through an actual Pingo.